Pluto is being rediscovered. Horizon is the new horizon, is looking at the planet in a sense for the first time. We discovered it before because there was a wobble out there and they were going, oh, what is that? And then they found this little thing and they go, oh, and then let's take some pictures of it. And then it was just this fuzzy thing. Now they're going, oh my goodness, it has a ring around it and it's got 5 moons and it's got all these mountains and it's just really exciting. And it's just like when we discover ourselves, when we go inside, when we go deep inside ourselves, the old sense of ourself dies, and which liberates us so that we can become everything that is possible, that is waiting inside us to come out. And that's what this is about. This card of judgment, the angel is calling up the soul and saying, hey, let's do something more. We don't have to limit ourselves according to society or our fears or like taking drugs and stuff to avoid feelings. Thing about Scorpio, very feeling based. This is the Scorpio-Pluto combination that was discovered during the time of the atom bomb and psychology. Well, let's take a look at what drives me to do what I do. Why am I so obsessed about this? Why do I have to take this drug? If I'm doing it for personal growth so that I can liberate myself from previous belief systems or another way of looking at things, we change, we liberate. And that is the highest level of what Pluto is really all about. And Scorpio is about deep types of using that energy to discover that which is hidden, to go into the occult, to ask questions about, is this worth dying for? If I continue with this, will I be dying in one form or another, where I am killing myself as a scorpion would kill itself, or am I liberating myself so that I can be everything that is possible within my being? And that's why the child, open-handed, saying, open heart, I will let you in. And the masculine nature is saying, okay, as the mental brain of the left brain, the dissecting, all that. Okay, I'll shut up for now. And then the feminine part is wide open. Yes, I'm open to being more like a child. That is functioning at the highest level. Well, Scorpios are not exactly considered childlike, very serious people. They can't take anything lightly, but that is what makes them interesting. That is what allows them to go deep, fearlessly into the horizons of what is possible in the human psyche. And even if it's going to almost kill me to get there, I will do it, because if I don't, I'm dead already. I would have limited myself, and I wouldn't allow myself to completely let go of that which is no longer of any use. Well, let's see how this kind of intensity is going to affect Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, mutable, always ready, on the go. That's why I associate Sagittarius with the adventurers of the explorers and people who are into going to other foreign lands and other foreign countries, so that they can just go for it and explore and experience fire. Very active, and just burn through everything to learn and to gather information and understand the human psyche in terms of how come people believe things the way they do. What is this political thing about? Give me the meaning behind it. Very interested in law and politics and things that affect societies and different cultures, and so that they can learn more about them. And what they find is that the more we look at the way that other countries work, or other cultures, religions, they all have a goal. They always seem to have some level of a goal. And they try to bring this reality up into a better one. That is what the two cups are really all about. So Sagittarius is very much into travel and going to far off places. So if I'm going to go into far off places, I'm going to have to then dig deep into their world and to dig deep into what do they believe in and really get to know them. And in the process, now would be a great time where we discover what do other cultures believe in and how can I broaden my perspective so that I have a bigger vision, a higher vision of being able to lift myself up into something better and to be able to share it, because they are the gypsies and they are the teachers, that are the professors, explorers. And now is the time to utilize that kind of fun. And that's what Jupiter is about. And Jupiter is about having faith. They tend to go and say, oh, well, I'll jump across and see if I make it on the other side. And if I don't do it, that would be a bummer. That would be boring. That's not okay. They're dreamers. That's why Neptune is also a big part of Sagittarius energy. They are dreamers. They follow their dreams. And they, in that sense, are trusting that there is something else that they lose themselves to, that they are surrendering to. This is the let go, let God card, the Hangman. It's about knowing that, maybe I am having a calling that is telling me I need to know more. I need to travel, get out there, question, and learn, and then share that knowledge. And it feels good because so there's this sense of like a destiny. I'm meant to do this. And to do that with that kind of attitude about go for it, learn stuff, follow your faith, listen to what that optimism, that constant in a Sag, but also go deep. Don't just go someplace because you're running away. Go towards whatever it is that you are trying to discover, or see if you are trying to run away. See if you're trying to just travel and travel, because if you don't stop and go deep, then you may be missing out on even more information. The information, curiosity, just like Gemini, is what you're really all about. And without that, your life would be boring. Well, you can also travel inward. You can also travel outward in the sense of being right where you are to discover the eternity that is in this moment and find the wisdom behind all of that. And that is also liberating, and it can also change your way of looking at things. As a traveler, what if you can't travel all of a sudden? Then that means that you've got to stay where you are and go even deeper within yourself to find the source of who you are. And not just a lot of information in the outer world, but also the depth of information that is within you. And that will be liberating, and that will also cause major changes in your evolution.